My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told. It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired,
Yeah. Uh-oh, Spanish coins. Oh, snap. The not the not so great train robbery. Classic. So Rangers, how's your day been going? What y'all been up to? Of course you would. Ooh, level ups. All right, Gunslinger. On the run, reloading. Marked, improved, be quick as grease. You'll be able to move and run 50% faster during concentration. That sounds pretty good. Legendary weapon unlocked. The Engraved Ranger. Hell yeah! All right. Now I gotta find myself a ranger. What better weapon for a ranger than a weapon that shares our name? Alrighty. A revenge quest. Tale as old as time. Trying to figure out what the hell I didn't do correctly. I think I had to jump to that train, but I wasn't paying attention. I had a feeling there'd be something in here. Take secret. Secret found. The Wilcox robbery. On the morning of June 2nd, 1899, the driver of the westbound Union Pacific Overland Flyer No. 1 sent the following message from the Medicine Bow, Wyoming. Bow. I don't know why I'm... Words. Come on. First section number 1 held up a mile west of Wilcox. Express car blown open, mail car damaged, safe blown open, contents gone. The Union Pacific Railroad office in Omaha, Nebraska, responded with an offer of $1,000 reward for each train robber, dead or alive. That is quite the bounty. Later, Pacific Express, a company that owned the safe, made a matching offer. The U.S. government added to the pot, raising the total reward of each criminal to $3,000, which, counting all 6 perpetrators, meant a combined reward of $18,000. And today, that's equivalent of getting $3,800,000. I hate when people do that. It's like, oh, it's equivalent of this. No, it's still $18,000. I don't care about inflation, quotee, because all that is to me is a company took advantage of a situation where they had to raise a price on a product, and when that situation died down and they could have returned the manufacturing cost of said product returned to its original level, they kept the current price they were asking for that product to make that much more money. That is how inflation works. They inflated the price. The price inflated, but it didn't come back down because the company was like, hey, we are making that much more money. 7 hours after the robbery, a specially equipped train full of people, horses, provisions, and equipment arrived at the scene. The posse sent by Union Pacific was not the only one. It was joined by detectives from Burlington Railroad, the Pinkerton Agency, and an assortment of local posses looking for a rich payday. When the governor of Wyoming sent a company of state militia, that boosted the total number of people looking for those outlaws to over 100. The robbery in question was the handiwork of the Hole-in-the-Wall gang, which damaged the bridge in the process of blowing up the safe. And, as usual, had an excellent escape in place. Harvey Logan, a.k.a. Kid Curry, and his mentor, George Flatnose Curry, were definitely among the robbers, and they shot one of the pursuers, Sheriff Hazen. It's impossible to say if the brains of the operation and the gang's leader, Butch Cassidy, took part in the robbery, but Harry A. Longborough, the Sundance Kid, Ben Kilpatrick, the tall Texan, and Will Carver most likely did. Over the following dozen years, all the outlaws involved in the Wilcox train robbery ultimately met their untimely end, revolver in hand. This makes me think, I'm guessing no one got the... I wonder if anyone actually got any of that reward money. Good thing I ran this time.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
Time to hunt us some guy.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing. Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. Shit, that's Silas Greaves. What the hell? From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. First, I would need to get my ass out of there.
I got dynamite. Don't need more dynamite. What I need is my special gun. That bridge is... Those are all turkey vultures. And one of them just materialized itself through the train.
Jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall.
There we go.
I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past the whole castle of desperados.
Let's see. And no secrets here. All right, moving on.
Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
And, you know, thankfully, you should add that.
Come and get me, you got the guts! As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights, but I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway, so I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Okay. What the shit?
shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Ooh, inlaid 6-shooter. So we got the Ranger and there we go. Oh, that's the quick shoot. No, I'm thinking of that was a different gun. Oh, that's gonna be coming way more. Ooh, secret. Secret found. George Flatnose Curry. Does that really count as a flat nose? Let's see. George Sutherland Curry, better known as Flatnose Curry, was a mentor for another famous outlaw, Harvey Logan. Logan, who adopted the last name of his more experienced friend, came to be known as Kid Curry, the wildest of the wild bunch. Both men robbed banks together and later joined the famous Wild Bunch, led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Flatnose participated in the famous Union Pacific Overland Flyer train robbery near Wilcox, Wyoming in 1899. Flatnose and Kid Curry delayed the posse formed in the wake of the robbery and killed the marshal in charge. Not a year later, Flatnose was in the business of cattle theft in Utah when his luck ran out. Bullets found him when the sheriff, Jesse Tyler, pardon me, I'm a bit irby, tracked him down. Upon hearing the news, Kid Curry decided to avenge his brother from a different mother. He made his way to Utah and killed Sheriff Taylor. Why was it spelled differently on the other page? Taylor on this page. Tyler on this page. So it's a typo for one of the two. Well, we've amassed quite a collection so far.
That I read about. Did they come riding in, guns ablazing to help?
Joe Leffers, T. Jeff Carr, Tim Kaler. The Grand Posse versus the Wild Punch. Sundance Kid, Butch Cassidy, Kid Curry, LZ Lay. I love that. Headshot. Aw, no secrets. Ooh, inlaid 6-shooter. This thing looks pretty bitchin' too. But my favorite is still the Ranger. Let's see. It's what we call in the game a suck it. Nugget of truth nearby. Explore over this way. I'm thinking it might be in the train. Maybe on top of it? We'll find out in a second after I breach. Oh, right there. Take secret. What's the secret? Hole in the Wall. Hole in the Wall was the name of a secluded hideout in the Bighorn Mountains near northern Wyoming. It was used towards the end of the 19th century by various outlaw gangs looking to disappear. The location was ideal. It was a perfectly defensible place, nearly impossible to take by force, and equally difficult to sneak up on without alerting its inhabitants. The hideout was also well equipped and provisioned. Permanent huts provided shelter during harsh winters. During the hole's golden years, there were even stables, a corral with animals, a storehouse full of food, which everyone did their best to replenish. The best-known inhabitants of the Hole in the Wall were without a doubt members of the appropriately named Hole in the Wall gang. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were also known as the Wild Bunch, but all sorts of criminal gangs and outlaws on the lam called the Hole in the Wall home. Which I find funny because, at least to me, they make a reference to the Hole in the Wall gang in the real Ghostbusters cartoon, and it was a ghost posse. Oh, found secret 3 of 3.
Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on Old Bob's trail.
Oh, god damn it. I want to know who shot me that one. Because I hit all the guys that are over there. Okay, seriously. I shot that dude. Magically, I die. What in the shit? About time. Oh, sounds like it's time for a duel.
Some folks might dispute that.
Oh, double kill. Whew.
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Any skill points? Damn, I was hoping for another skill point to load into the Trapper, which would give us Righteous Fire, counterattack after Sense of Death, and then the Silver Shotgun. Although what I really want is the Golden Rifle. That is a bastard of a gun. And with each of these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill out the first cylinder of these upgrades, then move on to the second set. Because this one's going to give me Righteous Fire, Street Sweeper, more shotgun rounds. This one will give me the reload on the run, and that one will give me faster rifle reload. Even though we have the smash the buttons thing, it'll be helpful. Improve resistance by unlocking the Crusader's armor skill.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, because I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoping he was back with him.
Let's see. Okay, to get the dual-wield shotguns, you have to have this one, a Kimbo Trapper. Okay, that makes sense. And that's another one we want right here. Grenader. Shoot dynamite in the air. That we throw, not the like in that boss fight. Pardon me. So I can run, jump, and jump. Invisible wall. Damn.
That kid Curry's kind of crazy. Don't let him hear you saying that. Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
I want to know how they're shooting me through rocks.
Outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Boom. Super shotgun. Always cool. Righteous fire. Oh, it's gonna be you, son of a bitch.
Old Bob wasn't among them. Neither was Kid Curry. I was sensing close by, however. Plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Oh, there's some explodey barrels right here I could have used to take them out. Ooh, secret. Butch Cassidy. Now, that's a famous name. Robert Leroy Parker adopted the name Cassidy in honor of his mentor, Mike Cassidy. The name Butch was earned when he worked as a butcher in Rock Springs, Wyoming. History remembers him not as a rancher or a butcher, but rather as the leader of one of the Wild West's most notorious gangs. It was known as the Wild Bunch by some, others called them the Hole-in-the-Wall Gang. Butch was considered calm and sensible for a man of his profession. And because of that, the Wild Bunch boasted the longest streak of successful bank and train robberies in history. Today, Butch Cassidy is always remembered together with his friend and partner, the Sundance Kid. Both were forced to leave their country to take refuge in Bolivia. That is also where they died in 1908. Surrounded in their own house by a band of Bolivian soldiers and officers, one of the two, it's impossible to know who, killed his wounded friend and then committed suicide. It was never proved beyond any doubt that the two dead Americans were indeed Cassidy and Sundance. One version of the story has Cassidy returning to the United States under a false name to die as late as 1936. One thing is certain, though, both men are now most definitely dead, even as their legend lives on. That's a way to put it. Getting all this ammo. All the guys I shot.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
I don't think I ever saw this last time. I don't remember doing it last time.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Oh, now I do. Come to think of it.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5.
No, 80 and 85. That is quite the margin of error for a number. No secrets up here. All right, before we go any further, I'm going to take a quick break. I got to go get some tissues to blow my nose. This is going to bug me. I'm back. Whew. That was actually close. I thought I was going to be dead. Yeah.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
Come on. Stick your head out. You know you wanna. You shouldn't be holding that because I just put a bullet through your hand. Come on. In the dick.
It appears the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Yes, there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure. Well, having removed the first bottle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Seriously, I believe that this would totally be a better story than what they used for Jonah Hex. At least in the movie. There you are. With the long shot. I don't want a quick shooter. If anything, I would take the inlaid. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Like that. I would take the inlaid 6-shooter, but I still like this gun better. Ooh. Oh, I'm so glad we put that retaliation upgrade on. Actually, what's the silver shotgun look like? Ooh, shit. This thing looks like a beast. Take my rifle back. I wonder. And they have these ladders here, and that one leading to where that guy is. Okay, although it's not giving me the warning that there's a secret, so I'm guessing we don't have to go up there. Reloading.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear. I thought I cut you at two. If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me. If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me.
Okay. Was it not going over the right, so I leaned left, correct? There we go. Boom. Ooh, long shot. No secrets, but it gives you the ability to clear up those guys before getting sucked into that crap show. Ooh.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't going to work. I needed an alternate path forward.
It's up there. Gotta figure out how to get up there. Oh, there's a ladder. I was like, there's a ladder over here somewhere. Secrets. Kid Curry. Harvey Loken, a.k.a. Kid Curry, was also known as the wildest of the Wild Bunch. He earned that honor because of his cold and merciless behavior. He never hesitated before shooting anyone and would go out of his way to always have his revenge. William Pinkerton, who took charge of the Pinkerton National Detective Agency after the death of his father, wrote this about him. He has not one single redeeming feature. He is the only criminal I know who does not have one single good point. Before joining the Wild Bunch, he used to ride with the gang of Black Jack Ketchum. Ketchum was an infamous criminal hanged in 1901 for attempted train robbery. The rope used in the hanging was too stiff, and his head was literally torn from his body. Luckily for those who hung him, Kid Curry left the gang before Black Jack's death. Kid Curry's life most likely ended sometime in 1904 after he was tracked down near Parachute, Colorado, where he had a hand in robbing the Denver and Rio Grande train. Pursued by a posse, the wounded Kid Curry shot himself in the head to avoid being taken alive. Later it was said that someone else committed suicide while the kid left for South America with Cassidy and Sundance. In any case, he was never seen again and likely not missed. Why would I want a sawed-off rifle? That just don't make sense. Okay, so I gotta go that way. Run and jump.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
Alright, I'm gonna kill myself and try that again.
Otherwise, I could, well, die.
Okay, I totally botched that one.
My adventure might have ended had I not been as careful as hell.
I bet he's gonna taunt me every time I fuck up. Okay, come the hell on. This jumping mechanic is starting to royally piss me off.
Unfortunate.
Oh, god damn it. Where did I fall from?
Considering how many times I've passed with death. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today.
I love how he puts that. I want to make this sound suspenseful, even though I totally am alive to retell this story to you. God damn it. This jump button is not responsive as I would want it to be. Son of a bitch. Fucking X button. God damn it. Trying this. I'm getting that secret. Whew. Old West, Old West railroads. The first railroads appeared in the late 1830s in the eastern U.S. From there, the railway industry grew exponentially, exploding with growth between 1850 and 1890. They were much more challenging endeavors than their European counterpart. The lines were longer and the trains were larger. While the Civil War slowed down the expansion, it also proved the strategic value of the rail transport. It was the real game changer, too. Horse, boat, and wagon were no longer the only available options for moving people and cargo from one place to another. The train created a true revolution. Naturally, the beginnings were quite humble, and the various rail lines were not connected, which meant that passengers had to change trains several times to reach their destination. However, soon after the war, the first transcontinental railroad was built, known at the time as the Union Pacific Railroad, or more commonly, the Overland Route. The expansion of railroads also caused an increase in a new kind of criminal activity, train robberies. Trains were often used to transport large sums of money, and that was an irresistible draw for outlaws. The fact that trains could be stopped and robbed in any godforsaken place far from civilization made them a ripe target. Among the famous train robbers of the time were Jesse James and the Wild Bunch, led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, deserve honorable mentions. Get off the overpass and find the rest of the gang.
I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
That's actually very pretty. That open landscape, the sunset.
They found me.
You've got to be fucking with me. I clearly had my crosshair on that guy and put a bullet in him with a rifle. That should have been an instant kill. God damn it. Whoo! Take that guy's rifle ammo.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel, pretty well shielded.
The Kid Curry.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out.
Ooh. Explosives and dynamite. What do you know? What good would a cult peacemaker be without that Chinese invention from the 9th century? Black powder provided people with entertainment and the ability to kill for centuries. Without it, Wild Bill could have only used his Colts as clubs. Near the end of the 19th century, however, black powder was replaced with more efficient smokeless powder, and in Germany, the ever-popular TNT was invented. At the same time, one Swedish, Jesus, was working on an even more explosive invention, which was supposed to make the miners' work of blowing up rocks easier and safer. Alfred Nobel patented his discovery in 1867, based on nitroglycerin, but much more stable. The new explosive provided a surprisingly user-friendly way of blasting rocks. Sawdust or wood pulp soaked with nitro was formed into sticks covered with paper and then fitted into holes drilled into rocks for detonation. It was soon being used for military purposes, which should surprise no one. After all, even though people love inventions that could build and improve things, they love watching stuff blow up even more. Hell yeah. 4th of July is one of my favorite holidays. I'd say on the list, it's top 5, not number 1. Ooh, found all the secrets. Shit. Ooh. Ooh. You'd be surprised. Haha.
That's where I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
Really? Because there's no one else here. Damn it. Should have moved, dodged to the left. What the shit? I had the higher pull speed. What the fucking hell? Okay. I'm watching the replay on that. I had my crosshairs on. I shot him and dodged it, but magic bullet. Actually, I pulled before him. I'm gonna let him kill me. Because I didn't mean to draw. Okay, what the hell? It gives you a mechanic to dodge the bullet in this kind of fire, but doesn't let you use it. Especially if you pull the trigger first with the crosshair on the bad guy. Okay, seriously. That time I seriously shot him first. I guess it doesn't count. Whew. That took more than it should have. I bet he regrets them now. I am just sucking on accuracy today. Nice. on Jesse and Frank James. According to Silas, another of his brothers robbed Shanks with the James gang. Death rides a steel stallion.
Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
See how far back I can go. Oh, it's a Gatling gun. I can go. Ooh. I can go this far back. Oh, and stuff. Ooh, the inlaid 6-shooter. Actually, let's see the stats on both these guns. Okay, got the Ranger. Okay, inlaid 6-shooter. Plus 30 fire rate, 15% better aiming speed, while my Ranger, 25% range, well, less recoil. I do like me less recoil. Makes all this stuff so much easier to deal with. All right. Okay, looks like there are no secrets back here, but there was plenty of guns I could pick from. I was seeing if there was actually prints on there and not just not flavor text, but shit. It's there's a term in graphic design when you're just you put in words that are just it's just gibberish that placeholds layout for words. Well, shit. Guessing. It's a desk, so this is somebody's workstation for sure. I don't want quick shooter. Ooh, secret nearby. Oh, there it is. The Winston train robbery. On July 15th, 1881, a Chicago Rock Island and Pacific Railroad train left Winston, Missouri. Soon after it started moving, Jesse and Frank James and Wood Height jumped on board into one of the passenger cars while Dick Little and Clarence Height entered the train from the other end. The conductor, named William Westfall, was collecting tickets in the passenger car at the time. The James brothers believed that in 1875, Westfall transported the Pinkerton agents who attacked their mother's house, wounding her and killing their half-brother. Jesse shot him in the back without warning, then approached him and shot him in the head. In that moment, Frank killed one of the other passengers who may have decided to play hero and interfere with Jesse's shooting of Westfall. The train robbery was not as profitable as expected. The outlaws collected a mere $650. Infuriated, they jumped off the train and escaped. A posse pursued them, but the James brothers and their gang were gone with the wind. The meager haul led to dissension, and Frank eventually left the gang, leaving Jesse to fend for himself with the inexperienced outlaws that were left. Because of the murders, the governor increased the bounty on both their heads. Jesse recruited others for his gang, including the man who eventually would shoot him in the back for the bounty. I don't know. I usually don't use... Like, backtrack. Legend was, he could stop a train by staring it down. Jesse James.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express center. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
Sawed-off rifle. Don't know why I would want a sawed-off rifle. Five XP, always good. It's gonna be a ladder on one of these sides.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that.
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, Frank. Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Secret 2 of 4. Jesse James. Jesse Woodson James was probably the Wild West's most celebrated outlaw. He was famous when he was alive, but attained the status of legend upon his death. Despite enjoying a reputation worthy of Robin Hood, when the facts of history are examined, it's clear he wasn't much more than a thief and a murderer. As a teenager, Jesse and his brother Frank fought as Confederate guerrillas during the Civil War alongside the infamous William Quantrill and his raiders. With that, there's a lot of names throughout history, and you sit there and you look at it and you're like, how exactly was it supposed to be pronounced? Some believe Jesse took part in the massacre of some 200 men and boys in Lawrence, Kansas. After the war, Jesse, like many disaffected former Southern sympathizers, turned to banditry and continued to wage his own private war until 1876. Jesse, Frank, and the Younger brothers robbed banks and trains as the James Younger gang. Their legendary run came to a bloody conclusion when they tried to rob the First National Bank of Northfield, Minnesota. Two of the gang were left for dead. Cole Younger ended up in prison. Only Frank and Jesse escaped unscathed. 3 years later, Jesse James found a new gang, but these new members weren't battle-hardened war veterans. Frank had left the gang, and without his sure hand, Jesse became paranoid and mistrustful of his partners in crime. Well, we find out that he was very, right to be paranoid. His concerns were well-founded, however, as some one he trusted betrayed him most grievously. On April 3rd, 1882, after breakfast with his family, Jesse decided to wipe some of the dust off a photograph hanging on his living room wall. He unbuckled his revolver and climbed a chair while his friend, Robert Ford, hoping to collect a bounty, put a bullet in the back of Jesse's head. Thus, Jesse James joined other Wild West luminaries like Wild Bill Hickok and John Wesley Hardin, who died from a gunshot in the back. Yep, that's why that movie's called The Murder of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford, because that is a cowardly way to kill somebody. Oh, you're in there. Saw you moving. I won't get a clean shot. I ain't hiding. You are, however. Ooh. Shit. Ha ha. Ooh, headshot.
Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed sniper. Well,
Ha.
I've had more than a few drinks and been sitting here for quite a spell. Right through there. Let me show you.
I thought I can carry on with the story unimpeded. Breach.
You never heard so much malarkey in my life. You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Green?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe it. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boys, the
Not much is known about Jim Reed other than the fact that during the Civil War he was a member of Quantrill's Raiders, just like the James brothers and the Youngers. After the war, he rode for a time with Sam Starr's gang and later with the James Young. Wow, I can't talk today for shit. He died in 1874 in Paris, Texas, from a gunshot wound. Today, he's probably better known as the first husband of the infamous Belle Starr, the Bandit Queen. They met as teenagers, and Belle gave birth to his 2 children. Belle Starr and Myra Maybelle, or Myra Maybelle, Shirley Reed Starr also knew the Youngers and the James brothers. After Jim's demise, she turned to banditry, taking part in horse and cattle thefts or protecting other criminals, thus earning the moniker the Queen of the Bandits. The peak of her criminal activities was during her marriage to Sam Starr. It is said that after Jim Reed's death and before she married Starr, she was Cole Younger's wife for 3 weeks. There's no solid evidence backing that up, however. Belle Starr was famous for her impeccable style. She was usually seen riding her horse side saddle, wearing a stylish black dress with 2 revolvers and an ammo belt around her hips. She died of unusual circumstances 2 days before her 41st birthday in 1889. An unknown murderer shot Belle off her horse while she was riding with a shotgun and then shot her again. The bushwhacker's identity is still a mystery. Starr's own son is among the prime suspects, as the Bandit Queen was a tough woman to live with. Said son was a bandit himself and then became a lawman, only to die in a saloon shootout in 1896. His sister Pearl plied the world's oldest trade, bow chicka bow wow, and ran a bordello in Fort Smith, Arkansas, from the 1890s until the First World War. Shit. You know, I like when people say, oh, they plied the world's oldest profession. It's like, dude, we all know what that is. Why are you beating around the bush?
Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton! It's a damn Pinkerton!" Now, I never worked for that ragged cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
Right you are.
Oh, shit.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
Ooh.
You don't want to mess with us! Kill that pissant!
God damn it.
It was definitely safer on the inside of the train.
Silas, you don't have to be a dick about it. In the dick. As you wish.
This asshole don't know who he's up against.
Are you fucking kidding me? My crosshair's on that dude's chest area. 2 bullets, nothing. 1 bullet from him, magically dead.
You know who we are? I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. You ain't beat me, boy! I wondered if I was ever going to find the front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Jesse hired a damn army after Northfield. Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun. Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them. Asshole? Gatling guns. Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite. Where would you find dynamite?
The Pinkertons. Now, if you remember, we've also been playing through Bioshock Infinite, where you play a Pinkerton. A former Pinkerton, sorry. He's a former one. The Pinkerton National Detective Agency. Wow, I gotta learn how to pronounce words. Known simply as Pinkertons or Pinks by the less favorably inclined, was founded in Chicago by Scottish expatriate Alan Pinkerton. Pinkerton became famous when he supposedly foiled a plot to assassinate President-elect Abraham Lincoln en route to his first inauguration. As a Union spymaster, Pinkerton later founded what became the United States Secret Service. Pinkerton's detectives offered a wide range of services from personal protection to private military contracts. At the peak of its power, the agency's roster numbered more than the total active strength of the United States Army. Nobody liked the Pinkertons, but they were especially hated and feared by the outlaws of the Wild West. The railroads and banks paid top dollar for the agency to pursue criminals like Butch Cassidy's Wild Bunch or the James Younger Gang. Capturing Jesse James was an obsession. Yeah. For Alan Pinkerton, and later it became a personal vendetta. On January 25th, 1875, he organized an assault on the home of Zerilda Samuel Jesse James's mother. The attack, which employed incendiaries among other means, caused the death of Jesse's 8-year-old half-brother, Archie James. The resulting explosion also caused Zerelda an arm. Such a shameful attack on the mother and little brother turned public opinion against the agency and won the James gang new sympathizers. Alan Pinkerton explained afterwards that he never planned to set the James house on fire. That, in fact, turned out to be a complete lie, as a later recovered letter written in his own hand read, "Burn the house down." Man, what a bastard.
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Shit. Now I'm trying to remember how you do it. Wow. That guy could really take a bullet to the face. I think that's all of them.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Ooh, level up. All right. One more, and I'll have the first cylinders of each level upgrade set, which is pretty bitchin'.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day. Shoot that stupid son of a bitch!
Nope. I want quick shooters. Oh, snap. Oh, I didn't realize I could move. Oops. My bad. All right. I got 23 shots with my rifle left. I'll have to make them count.
See Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money. What, a showdown with Jesse James? Of course he didn't. Everybody knows Jesse was killed by Bob Ford. Yeah, Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head. Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, man? Your past always catches up with you.
Bam.
Guess Woody was bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns. What about that Jim gun? What happened to him? I figure he was up front with his gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how it got him. But first, I need to wet my whistle.
I love how you nuance. I didn't kill him, but when it says duel just honorably killed. I didn't kill him. Shot that fucker in the arm. All right.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground. What mountains would that be? Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. Perfect place to hide out.
The Ozarks. My wife keeps telling me that we need to go there.
In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds who were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were. Indians? They could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape.
Damn, I'm stuck on accuracy. Shit. In the dick. Whew. Bam. Ah, I missed. Man, this gun doesn't do shit for damage. Only got 12 rounds left of that. I'm gonna save those. Shit.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
I'm gonna pause right here because I gotta take a bathroom break. But what's about to happen is it's not really a spoiler because it doesn't have anything to do with the story. But well, I don't even know if it's a spoiler because you have to kind of know what the song is, and it's a nerd thing for me because I actually like this song. Silence is about to start singing "Oh Death," which is if you haven't heard of it, look it up. It's actually great. But like I said, I gotta take a cheeky bathroom break, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I got went ahead to go start a pot of coffee. Well, not a pot of coffee. We have a Keurig thing, so I'm getting a cup of coffee ready for myself. So while that's going, If this scene up here looks familiar, it's because Grey Wolf foreshadowed this to us.
Now, where was I? Indian, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf? Yes, sir. Of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words. Jesus Christ, go back to that again. You carry a great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul.
Ooh, take secret.
Into this place again.
It's about the American Civil War.
And kill many more men. The darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are. So, if you ever find the man you are after, let me ask you
Whew, shit, son.
think about that.
Oh, here it comes.
Mr. Graves, are you all right?
Won't you spare me over to another world? What is it that I can't see with eyes cold hands?
Taking hold of me. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over another year? Can't accept. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? Someone would pray. Could you wait to call me till another day? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you going to answer the question? What question is that? Jim Reed. Did you ever find him? Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. For the
Despicable character.
I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Frank James. And the writer wrote Death. That song is actually quite a long song, and whenever he would perform it, he would actually switch up how many verses he would sing and which verses he would sing sometimes, and he would often, the way the song is set up, he could change the order, and it still would fit with how the song went because it tells a story of not only of death itself coming for somebody and explaining that no one can stop death, but of the person he is coming for, begging for death to spare him until some other day that he is not ready to die. And in that song, Death also explains that no, no money, no power, no silver, no gold, nothing will satisfy me but your soul. Essentially telling him that there is nothing you can give me that would keep me from coming for you. Because he isn't the devil. You can't barter with death. Death will come for you no matter what you do, no matter who you are. It's one of those songs that's one of those, it's solemn and can be, it seems like it's depressing, but it's kind of not.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me. Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
Wait, did you? I'm watching this replay. Yeah, that bullet followed me. I did the dodge and it's right into my face. Seriously? I dodge, it still gets me. That is garbage. Okay, that was weird. Oh, dynamite? Hell yes, I have dynamite. Damn. I'm too far away. I can't lob it. All right, Frank.
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin. He was determined to have me dead.
I'll let my last chance meter refill. Because if I can get close enough, I'm pretty damn sure it'll let me auto. No, it said it won't auto target famous outlaws. If I'm not mistaken. Righteous Fire. Counterattack. Will mark for execution by a headshot, but will receive a small amount of free concentration unless you're fighting a legendary boss, so I can't use it against... It won't give me that automatic headshot against Frank James here, but I need the concentration meter up so I can dodge his bullet. Okay. What the shit?
It was a pissed battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession. Dynamite? On your person. A few sticks, just in case. Always good to be prepared. It was a pissed battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession. Dynamite? On your person. A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared. Right. I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them. Damn that son of a bitch! Take him out! He's just
You've got to be fucking with me. Damn it. Whew. I better let my free get out of jail free card refill. I bet you do, son of a bitch.
that old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff. The freight train's still in it.
Oh, 205, shit. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. My coffee's ready. Alexander Franklin James is remembered primarily as Jesse James's older brother, a guerrilla fighter during the Civil War, and a co-leader of the James Younger Gang. During the war, he joined the ranks of Quantrill's Rangers and allegedly participated in the infamous massacre of 200 men and boys in Lawrence, Kansas. He continued his war, quotey fingers, against the Union by robbing banks and trains. 5 months after his brother's murder, Frank James surrendered to the governor of Missouri, saying, "I've been hunted for 21 years, have literally lived in the saddle, have never known a day of perfect peace. It was one long, anxious, inexorable, eternal vigil." He then ended his statement by saying, "Governor, I haven't let another man touch my gun since 1861. To everyone's surprise, he was never sentenced for his crimes. He died at a respectable age of 72 in 1915 after trying his hand at many different jobs, including offering guided tours of the James family farm for 25 cents a pop. That's kind of an interesting way to end a career, because it seems like he got pardoned.
Yes, sir. But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
Ooh.
Done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
It's like, why do you think he's doing those tours?
Frank, that I had nothing against him personally, and that I was looking for someone else. You want Reed? Have at it. I never did like that bastard. I'm done here. We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
They did good. The only time you get to really get a close up of one of the famous outlaws, and they did a decent job of giving for his look. I like what they did. I mean, yeah, he's sitting here and you're looking. The fact, and there's the house, and he managed to get his ass out of there before anything happened. But shit. But this is still a very beautiful vista to look at. Even in this game, it's very pretty.
So what happened with Reed? Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
Headshots. Headshot for days. Oop, level ups. Alright. Finishing off this round for Trapper. Sweet. Now we can start on the second round. Second revolver pieces, which will start with... we can either start with Cold Rage, Improved Damage, and Concentration. Fastest gun, fast aiming. Pick your targets faster. Your speed of aiming will... any weapon will be increased by 30%. We'll do that one. That'll be the one we do. No question.
You killed my brother! Rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that son of a bitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Ain't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger.
Oh,
Woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me. Son of a bitch!
That's right. Get your ass out here. Did I get all their ammo? Ooh, a secret. Take the secret. Wild West shows. When we think of the Wild West, we imagine cowboys driving enormous herds of cattle, saloons with dancing girls, gunfights at high noon, stagecoach robberies, and handsome heroes coming to the rescue. Every bit of it is sensational, romanticized claptrap. Claptrap. Clap Force ain't here. Trap Force ain't here. Don't try to fool us. So where did our idea of the American frontier of the 19th century come from? William Frederick Cody, or a.k.a. Buffalo Bill. His nickname earned by slaughtering over 4,000 bison in the course of 18 months to feed railroad workers. Sold this picture of the Old West to an Eastern audience, both American and European, with Buffalo Bill's Wild West, a live show combining elements of the circus and the theater. To the audience delight, Cody recreated various historical events, showcased famous and authentic celebrities, Wild Bill Hickok, Annie Oakley, Sitting Bull, among others starred in his shows, presented iconic situations associated with life on the frontier, employed sharpshooters, riders, and real Native American Indians. It was a perfect idealized version of the Wild West set to rousing music. Cody had numerous imitators, and attending the so-called Wild West shows became a very popular pastime east of the Mississippi. Even outlaw celebrities like Cole Younger and Frank James had their own traveling shows. To this day, American rodeos are not too far removed from those early displays of the Wild West. Yeah, and if you see anything that has a rodeo in it, or see commercials for one that might be near you, or whatever, you kind of do get the sense that it's essentially the modern day Wild West show, and that if Buffalo Bill had become an immortal, that's the kind of crap he'd be peddling. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I kept missing. Jesus. Those guys did not want to die.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Ooh.
Pay him I did.
Damn, I only found 3 of 5? I can't even think of where the other ones would be. Shit. No skill points.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty basic.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at it.
The Wild Bunch.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them. So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia? That's what I'm saying.
All right. Because we're getting close to the call time, we're going to exit out and go to the main menu and try some of the other modes real quick just to finish up time, because I don't want to get in the middle of this and then have to stop, because this is the last chapter of the game. And at least it starts you off with the right gun. Let's try some of these other modes real quick, just to finish out time. It's been fun. Let's try this duel thing. Duel challenge. Aim precisely before you pull the trigger. You may not have a second chance. Sounds good. Sounds about right. Win a series of showdowns honorably and quickly to become a true legend of the Wild West. You have 5 lives to try it again, just in case you get shot along the way. Ooh! Okay. So that's kind of cool. You get 15, you start off, and it goes in the order of what you'd get in the game. Cool. But it doesn't look like... What I was hoping is that it would give you experience points.
to help level the character in game. So that's not what that's about. Let's check out what arcade is. Let's see. There's 3 stars on it, so I'm wondering what that means. If the combo meter is about to drop, look for the next target and aim carefully, shoot, and kill. Okay, so arcade Lincoln County. Okay. Again, while in concentration, you can strafe bullets flying your way. Yeah. 2 dual-wielding control layouts are available: akimbo for separate control of 2 guns and default for aiming down both sides. Alright. It's all about the high score. You get points for kills and awards, but the key to success is linking kills together in combos. You have to finish the missions alive to keep your score. Get it done quickly for extra time bonus. Ooh, and you got the Daring Gunslinger, the Cold-Blooded Ranger, where you get the pistol, which is about what I do. You've got to be fucking with me. That he's at the dead end of my sights. Magically, bullets don't affect him. Oh, damn. Oh, what do you know? Oh, 1 star. Damn. They expect a crap load from you if you want to make 3 stars. Damn it. But I had a pretty decent accuracy. Ranger skill unlocked. Guns blazing ranger. That's kind of cool. Shit. All right. That was fun. That was a fun day. I was like, those are okay. Don't look like they'll do anything for you in the story mission. They look like they're just fun little extras you can do on the side, which honestly do look fun. The duels thing is probably the most fun. It's probably the best way to practice duels for the main story campaign. But, you know, again, I like this game. I like this game a lot. But I don't want to do any more. The arcade it's all right. It's not. I probably won't play any of it. The countdown for for your combo meter is just too damn quick, and the enemies aren't spaced close enough together. It looks like you can like shoot those pumpkins or shoot like the tiny things we're getting the 5 XPs for earlier in the game to keep your meter up, but if you're not near something or you don't have any concentration mode so you can slow time down enough, it looks like it can be kind of a pain in the ass. And looks like you have to have better accuracy than I did, which is probably above 70% to break 2 stars, and time. Not what I want to deal with. Anyway, it's been a fun night. I'm gonna call. It's a little early, but I'm gonna call it. Don't want to get into anything too, egregious. That would take too much more time. But I'm gonna quit out of this game, and I'll show you. I don't think I have any games on here that would give us something to round out the time any better. Let's see. Yeah, I've never played Phantom Princess. I don't know how that game, and I'd probably have to do tutorials to get through all that kind of stuff. And then I got Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Okami, the Death Spank games. Then I got my PlayStation 1 titles, Dragon Age, the Assassin's games, Saints Row, all that kind of stuff. But nothing that would, And I am garbage at Street Fighter. I downloaded this mainly for when my friends are over and we can have fun playing together, couch co-op style. But anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's always such a pleasure to be streaming. It's such a pleasure to have you guys as followers. I have 20. I'm amazed. I have 20 followers. That's something I never thought would happen. I have according to this, 705 views on my channel. That's nuts. 700 people, or I can't say not 700 people, but my channel's been viewed over 700 times. That is crazy to me. That's something I didn't think would happen. It's very awesome. Thank you all for hanging. Thank you all for being Rangers. Thank you all for being in the command center. Tomorrow is going to be a little iffy for the stream. I got free tickets a little earlier last week about a concert that's tomorrow in the evening about the time when I stream. So I got it for free from one of the people I work with, and we were going to go with. We were trying to get a bunch of friends to go with us, and it might just be me and Shannon. And that's if we go. If we do plan on going, I'll probably do a small stream in the middle of the day before we'd have to leave. Like an hour, do something small, nothing too terrible, if I stream. And if we don't go, I'll just do a regular stream at the regular time. And if we do go and I don't do a midday stream, what I'll do is probably do a small hour and a half stream after we get home. Either way, I'll have a small stream for you guys sometime tomorrow. At least I hope so. If something comes up, I will leave it in the posts that you can see at the bottom of this video stream. Or on the last one you saw I did on the 19th about the No Mondays thing at the moment. So, thank you all for hanging. Rangers, let the power protect you, and I will catch you all next time.